Hello classmates, my name is John Denar Navapa from Southern Luzon State University, Lokban, Quezon, Philippines. So today we will present to you the result of the sampling technique demonstrated by our group, which is the point-centered quarter method conducted at Barangay Ilayang Bukal, Tayabas City, Philippines. So this is the terrestrial vegetation. It refers to the plant communities that occur across the landscape in the planning area. It plays an important role in ecosystem diversity, habitat, and human values. So we have the example of terrestrial vegetation, which is the vegetation communities, native plants, uh, values and services. So in values and services, we have watershed, recreation, timber, habitat, and grazing. So sampling the forest ecosystem. So sampling the forest ecosystem is not easy, but it is neither that tough as well. It all depends on the sampling technique that you will use. Just like sampling other ecosystems, like method you have to use will all depend your purpose, the time you can devote and practically. So this is the sample of the sampling technique uh, from Wildlife Information Network Study Design. So, common sampling techniques. So, this is the quadrat sampling technique and this is the point sampling techniques. So, common sampling techniques, generally you can categorize the sampling techniques used in forest studies into two. So, first is the line and the second is the quadrat method. So, we will present the point-centered quarter method. So each has its own merit and demerits. You have to decide for yourself which is useful and which not as you go along. Try visiting a nearby forest and conduct another mini field survey using the line and the relative methods. Just take it easy, but before doing that, master the methodologies. The procedures are well elaborated in the following sections.
Good morning, classmates. So this is the study area. First, it's the description of the study area. The study was confined at talon ng ilog ng Malao ang Malaki at Barangay Bukal, approximately 9 km west of the town proper of Tayabas City, Quezon Province. So this is the aerial view of the Tayabas City, province of Quezon, whereas located at the foot of Banahaw de Tayabas, Quezon Province. So this is our study area. The project site was be reached through road-based transportation available at the jeepney terminal site located at Munting Bayan, Tayabas City, Quezon Province, going to Pamilihang Pambarangay. After that, almost 1 hour trails and the footpaths leading to the study area. So this is the study area, the Ilayang Bukal and the Ibabang Bukal. It is bounded by geographic coordinates of 14 degrees 01 minutes 34 seconds to the north latitudes and 121 degree 31 minutes 38 seconds to east longitudes. So it lies at an altitude of 590 meter above the sea level, in which talon ng ilog ng Malaw ang Malaki is located. So this is our study area. So this is the waterways along the Ibaba at Ilayang Bukal, Tayabas City, Quezon Province. So the yellow line, it is our boundary. So the blue line is our waterways, and the red line, this is our project area. So this is the land cover map of Tayabas City, Quezon Province, which indicate the boundary of ibaba at ilayang bukal. So, in our study area, you can see that this is almost forested or the open forest. So, we will discuss the point-centered quarter method. So, point-centered quarter method is a pointless method of sampling used especially in forest ecosystem. It would be good if you will have a sample transect per vegetation patch. Example of that is the shrubby and herbaceous plants. So this is the step-by-step procedures. First, lay out the main transect line representing the whole area, which may be running either from north to south or from east to west. Second, at a distance of 50 meter in the main transect line, run an alternately left and right branching subtransect. The third, in which subtransect, locate 5 arbitrary points at a distance of 20 meter. So you should have at least 20 points all in all. So fourth, divide each arbitrary point into 4 quadrats. Next, locate the 3 nearest the point in which quadrat. So make sure you do the following. First, identify the species, the 3 species or other species. So determine the basal area or diameter of breast height. In the absence of calipers, measure the circumference at breast height. So determine the point to plant distance from the center of the crown or center of rooted base rather than from the edge of the crown. So, thank you.
Hi classmates, I am Maria Esperanza, and after we conducted our vegetation analysis using the point-centered quarter method, we computed for the total density of all species using the following formulas. So for the total plant distances, we obtained the mean distance among plants. We also determined the mean area per plant and the total density of all species, which is the unit area per hectare or 10,000 square meters divided by the mean area per plant. And here is the tabulation of the computation for the mean distance, mean area per plant, and the total density of all species. For the average or mean distance, we have computed 6.15 meters, and for the mean area per plant, the result is 37.82 square meters, and for the total density of all species, we have computed, or the result is 264 plants per hectare. These are the sample pictures of the 3 species that we have collected. We have balobo, we have balukanag, we have hagimit, hamingdang, kalantas, and sanglay. So we have used the following formulas for computing the diameter at breast height, for the basal area, relative density, the relative dominance or relative basal area, the frequency, and the relative frequency value for species. And for the importance value, we have used the formula relative density plus relative basal area plus relative frequency. So for the results, this is the profile diagram of the height of the trees. So the results show the dominance of Kalamtas with an importance value of 52.26% over Apanang, which followed with an importance value of 34.86%. Kalantas had the highest basal area with 0.801, and Sanglay, Apanang, and Balobo had the highest relative frequency, which is 10.53%. So the tree composition found in the headwaters part of Bukal watershed is typical of primary forest, thriving along streams, moist areas, and at low and medium altitudes, ascending to 1,350 meters. Tree species composition may affect the efficiency of the watershed to collect and regulate water for domestic, irrigation, and industrial uses. It will serve as well as water storage, control floods, and prevent soil erosion. And for our recommendation, protection and conservation of the watershed, especially the forested part, should be prioritized by the local government unit and other institutional coordinating agencies. And second, vegetation studies of different plant communities should be conducted on other parts of the Tayabas watershed to have a comprehensive data on the vegetation of the area. I'm calling now for my other group mates.
Once again, I'm Justine M. Dorana.
And I'm Jandenar Nova.
I'm Maria Esperanza Unson. We hope you have learned something from our video presentation. Mabuhay!